Hello, welcome to the Varied Life, and here's what we have. We have the Mandalorian himself. Alrighty, so now what we're going to end up doing is we're going to add some gold. Now I've got some options. I have the Greedy Gold from Army Painter, and then with the Citadel I have the Retributor Armor. So, I already mixed this one up. Maybe what we could end up doing, yeah, why don't we just do a little test. Just put a little drop, a little dab to you. The Army Painter. And I'll see how that turns out. So that's what we get there. And then what we can end up doing, so we'll mix this up and see what that looks like. So you can see the little differences there. Army Painter is definitely a lot shinier, or brighter, I should say. And let's see how the Citadel turns out. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Let's see how that comes out. So now the question is, which one do I want to use with like the gold color items, like on his scope? We can see there on the scope he's got some gold on there. Do we use the brighter color, or do we use what seems like the Citadel muted Retributor base? Seems like the Army Painter comes out more gold-ish, like a true gold color, like 24 karat gold. And the Citadel is, I don't know, it's almost, like it has a little bit of rust color in there. You know, I think Greedy Gold or Retributor Armor Gold, I think what we can end up doing is let's try the Army Painter one, and we'll see how that works. And then if we don't like it, we can always paint over. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. So we end up having the Army Painter it is. We have like the scope rings on there, and so we'll do that. Will that be something that we want to do? Back there, so you can see that. Reminds me kind of like a German Luger, a teeny bit. But yeah, I think we are good with that. Oh, I got a little bit. A little bit on his bag. Let's see if we can clean that up. Now this has got me thinking, maybe I should use the Retributor Armor one, which seems to be a little bit darker. And what we can end up doing, well, almost came out the same. Maybe it's a little lighter, or a little darker. And leave the cartridge top silver and the bottom what we'll do is the Retributor armor. So let's see how that works out. We'll just do how does that look there? It's not bad. Kind of give it that brass casing type of look. Which I think, yeah, that's a lot better. I like that. So Retributor armor, you're coming into play. So yeah, I think it worked out good. Some little gold. Any other gold on here? No, I see some red. Maybe do some red up on those things that look like grenade pouches. Let's do that. All right, now the type of red. The red on his, kind of a bright red. Is that kind of a pure red? It kind of does. What we're talking about is these little clusters of silver. Some type of grenades, it looks like. So again, that's the pure red. What we'll end up doing is hitting these guys here. So a little just a couple dips of red, just to be a little different. Just a little detail there. How's that? Just to be different. Let's see, where else could we put some? Those are the rockets. I don't think we... Pistol, no. I don't think we need any red anywhere else. I think just there and there. I think that is it for those little details. Okay, so that's what we have so far, and we finished up pretty much his weapon in the back. We did the details for the cartridges, and then on his bandolier belt we added a little bit of red. Got a couple of small dots there to kind of hit that up a little bit, which I think that'll work well because we had a little bit of red with our Grogu guy here. So that will kind of draw together. Alrighty, we finished up on some details, kind of like the red there. I got a couple of red right there on his kneecap. Did the casings and the bandolier, kind of that kind of stuff. I think what I'm going to end up doing now is I'm going to get some wash and put into the recesses, kind of like on his arm attachments, and see if I can fill in some of the creases with some dark wash. So let's see, we've got our choice of flesh wash, soft tone. We have a strong tone. I think we'll use strong tone. Mix that up real good. And I think want is a brush that's got a little bit of a bell on it. And so, maybe not that. We can go with this one. So we can just kind of dip it and get into those recesses. Let's see if we can't get a little outline action going. See how that can go. So it's not as, you'd see that one there, super shiny, and that one gives it a more muted look. Let's do the same thing on this one. I think I'm going to do some wash, some darker wash inside the recesses of the boots to get a little bit of definition. Now we're going to go for the dark, see how that works. Since we want to get those recesses, I just want to do a little outline. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think that wash is pretty good for the leather items. We'll see how that dries. But pretty happy with it. Alrighty, so that's what we got for now. Doing some washes, some little detail areas. And I think that wash kind of gives it a little bit of wood grain, which turned out good. You can see there. So I'll let that guy dry. We'll move on to the next.
So anyway, thanks for that. And if you learned anything or liked anything in this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And if you would, please subscribe to the channel. That will help out. And we will see you on the next video. Peace.